So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the webinar of Thinkcloudly. So, as per today's topic, fast track your IT career with skills to learn first. So, you might wonder why is today's webinar important? So, in today's AI generated world, everything has to be quick, everything has to be fast track, isn't it? So, in today's webinar, we will help you to actually plan your steps towards a fast track IT career. So, without any further delay, let me welcome the person who has IT in his name, your mentor and the speaker of today, Mr. Naman Jain.
Yeah, thank you, Zoe, for welcoming me. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I hope everyone is excited for today's session. I am trying my best that I am able to share some of the good insights of the industry. What's going on right now. I know that many of you are still thinking that I have to get into IT and which IT career should I pick. And many of you have already started started your learning process that you want to get into IT space, correct? So now in this discussion, we always wanted to, have this kind of a session scheduled for every one of you, where we can basically look at that how can I choose the right IT career path? And secondly, what are the connected skills I should be gaining throughout my journey so that it boosts my chances of finding that one opportunity. Okay. So let me ask you one quick question. How many of you think that just by one skill, I can find a job? Just by one skill, I can find the job. How many of you think that is possible? That if I have only one skill and I can find an opportunity in IT, you can respond with yes, no. I can see your responses. Do you think that just by one skill you can find a job in IT? Okay. So to answer your question, the you know, if I tell you that you can find, yes, it is quite possible that you can find the job, in IT, but it is going to be very, very tough. Okay, it's going to be very tough. We have seen our students who have gained one skill and they could able to find the job just with one skill, but it is difficult. Now, the process is that let's not dive into one thing and feel that I'm ready for the job market. Let's do something more. Okay. Now the question is that if I want to combine the second skill, then which skill should I go for? Because market is full of different skills, right? IT is full of different skills. Am I right, everyone? Do you have this question that if I am already, in gaining one skill, then which second skill should I gain to compete in the market? How many of you have this question that which second skill should I pick, to get my chances, better, or how can I increase my chances? So how many of you think that the second skill, I am confused about second skill? Okay. So this is why we are here right now. Okay. First of all, I am going to talk about the strategy we all have to take, okay, to decide the second or let's say third skill. Okay. So this is the number one thing we will be talking about today. Okay. And the second and the third thing I'm going to be suggesting you based on our research in the market, based on the fact we have heard from a lot of our students, I'm going to be suggesting you that what actually is going to help you. Okay. So are you ready to dive in, everyone? Can we look at the strategy to decide what is my second or third skill, which is going to help me a lot? Are you ready to dive in? Thank you. Okay. See, there is a process, there's a very popular process called, reverse engineering. How many of you have heard about this reverse engineering? Yeah. So we do a lot of reverse engineering, correct? When basically, like it happens in the electronics, right? It happens in electricals areas or probably mechanical area, but it happens in the job search process as well. Okay. And job search process is basically what actually happens in job search process. And how do we basically do this reverse engineering, how we implement this reverse engineering process in job search process. Okay. See, the number one thing, we always have to, you know, at least look at 5 job descriptions, okay, for one job title. Okay. So first of all, we have to get the look, we have to look at the 5 job description of one job title. Let's say you aspire to work as IT auditor, or you aspire to work as cybersecurity analyst. So you can easily get the 5 job descriptions available on LinkedIn, Indeed, or any other job platform, all right? Now, once you basically get all the 5 job description, now what you have to do is you have to basically list down the common skills. Okay, the common skills what you find in the job description, you have to list down the common skills. Okay, so list down the skills from the job description 1, then job description 2, job description 3, 4, and 5. So you have to list down the common skills. Once you list down the common skills, right, you have to make sure that you do the scoring on the skills. Okay, scoring on the skills. So you have to basically identify that which is that one skill, okay, which is that one skill, which is quite common, and which is quite common across all 5 job description. Okay, let's say, let me draw it for you. So let's say this is the job description 1, okay, and this is the job description 2. And now, if you're able to find out that this job description talks about Linux, this description talks about Python, okay, and this description talks about cloud and Python. So which skill is common in both? Can anyone quickly tell me which skill is common in both? Can anyone tell me real quick? The Python, right? So it means that Python gets the score 1. Okay, Python gets the score 1. Now, you did the analysis on the third job description. Okay, and in this third job description, you are able to find that it talks about Linux, and it talks about Python, and it talks about, let's say, security, right? So now you will be able to find out that when I analyzed the third job description, then Python score actually got changed to 2, okay, and Linux actually got 1, okay. So this is how you have to do the scoring of the skills what is required. See, it's a very common understanding that recruiters are there to hire you. Okay. Recruiters will definitely hire you, but they need some potential skills in you. Okay. And that is only possible when you are able to do this scoring on the skill. Okay. Now let's say you have done the scoring and you have identified that Python is the most common skill what I'm able to find out in all the job descriptions. Okay. Then what you have to do is I mean, I know it is not quite possible that you learn Python in 1 week of time. Is it possible, everyone, to learn Python in 1 week? Can anyone here learn Python, the language like Python in 1 week? The answer is no. Can you learn Linux in 1 week? The answer is no, because you would need time to practice, right? It is not going to be easy. But always remember, as per reverse engineering process, it is not important that you learn everything in depth. Having idea on common skills is must. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? I know that in 1 week or in 2 weeks, I'm sure that you will not be able to get that one good idea. But after you have listed down all the common skills, after you have done your scoring, it's quite important for us that we, try to get an idea on common skills. Okay. And that is must. So can anyone tell me, when I say having idea, what does it mean? Can anyone tell me what does it mean having idea? Any guesses? When I say having idea, what does it mean? Absolutely. So have the basic understanding. Okay, that's number one. Okay, understand that how do you practically apply it. So know practical applications. Okay, know at least some of the use cases, about it, the real use cases, what you might have heard in the industry. So have some real use cases. For example, Python basics can be learning syntax or how to write a small code. That is the basics of basic understanding of Python. But what Python can do, so with the help of Python, you can create scripts, you can create applications, you can create web-based applications, right? You can basically deal with AI. So what I'm doing is I am basically understanding that this particular technology can be applied in different areas. And that is what I want to learn as part of my practical applications. Okay. Does that make sense, everyone? Are you able to follow me till here? I- Is everyone able to follow me till here? Okay. Only one yes. What about others? Great. Now, once you do this, once you're able to, apply, um, you have the common understanding and having an idea about it. Now, the next important thing, can anyone guess what is that fourth point we all have to pay attention as part of the reverse engineering process? What is that fourth thing we need to remember? Can anyone tell me? Anyone? I mean, Johar, it's not possible to have practical experience for sure in 1 week of time. What exactly the fourth point is? In this reverse engineering process, what should we do after having an idea? Let's say I know about Python. I know how to apply where the applic what are the applications of Python. What exactly we should do? I think you guys are thinking a little big. Think a very common thing. What should we do? Can we update the resume? Okay. Can we update the resume with the common identified skills, right? How many of you think that updating the resume is really important, right? This reverse engineering process will not have any importance if in case your resume doesn't talk about your skills, correct? Am I right, everyone? If you do the entire process, you are able to look at the 5 job description, and if you are able to gain you do the commons, identifying the common skills and scoring them, having an idea about them. So please make sure that whatever you at least know has to be part of your resume. Okay, generally what we do, because Think Loudly is building your resume, maybe you might have done some, you might have gained some skills in the past. So let us know, we will update your resume. I get my point. Listing your skills in the resume is must. Okay. And then what is the fifth step, everyone? Can anyone tell me what is the fifth step? So we have updated the resume with common identified skills. What is the fifth? What is the fifth step? And this is the last one. What is the fifth step? Okay, let me tell you one thing. The fifth step is uh whenever you get a screening call from a recruiter, right? When the recruiter looks at when the recruiter looks at your resume and you have listed Python in your resume, can he ask you how many years of experience do you have in Python? Can he ask you this question or not? That how many years of experience do you have in Python? Okay, am I right? So what are you going to say? The question and the answer you guys have to tell me. How many years of experience do you have in Python? Because you have listed down in your resume, and now he's asking you a question that how many years of experience do you have? So what are you going to say that? Because you have only the idea about that skill. You have not worked in it, right? You have not worked, you don't have a working knowledge. See, it's quite, simple to say that you can always tell recruiters that you have 6 months to 1 year, exposure on particular skill what you type. Okay. This is the most safe thing to say, because 6 months to 1 year, no one would basically expect a lot from you. Okay. So don't say that you have 10 years of experience on Python when you don't even have the basic understanding, or you just have the basic understanding. Okay. So it is quite safe to say that you have 6 months to 1 year of exposure. And that is quite, I mean, if you want to say 1 year, say 1 year. That is not a problem at all. Because honestly speaking, even if you spend some time in the industry, you may not have a lot of amount of experience on Python. Even if you work at Python for 6 months to 1 year, you will not gain a lot of exposure. But to impress your recruiter, you might have to say this. Okay. I know this doesn't sound right, but it's not about right. It's about that how can you tell the recruiter that please hire me, you know? So this is actually something what you can tell the recruiter, because with the help of practical application knowledge, with the help of some of the information what you have gathered, build your basics, build your experiences, whatever knowledge, whatever videos you can watch on YouTube channel, right? And whatever capstone project you have done, probably on that particular skill, that can take your knowledge to 6 months to 1 year. Okay. I know this is not exactly the right thing to do, but when you have worked on a capstone project, it actually takes your experience to 6 months. Okay. Trust me, if you're able to work at least on two capstone projects, right? If you're able to write your own scripts, it will definitely take your experience to multiple months, because you're not experiencing it everything every day, but the project you have worked, that has a potential to defend the questions of 6 months to 1 year. Does that make sense, everyone? One second, there's a noise here. One moment. Okay, sorry. Are you able to follow me, everyone? So are we good till here? Are you liking the session till here? I mean, are you with me? Am I doing a good job till now? Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm trying my best. So everyone, please try to respond in the chat. It always feels us that we are whatever we are delivering, you guys are liking it. So respond in the chat. It really helps. Okay, absolutely, Comfort. I do agree with you. Now, so will you be following the reverse engineering process? Have you listed down all the steps properly? And are you all going to follow all the steps one by one or not? Right? So whenever you go back, from the session, make sure on the first activity, what you're going to be doing is the listing down proper skills. Okay. Now, in IT auditing in GRC case, you might see something called as risk management, right? I'm going to talk about that in detail in a while. Okay. It's going to be talking about frameworks. So you just first list down those things, because if you are able to, suffice the requirement of a recruiter, then I don't think so that any recruiter will not hire you. Okay. I have experienced this myself. While I was in the job market, I have experienced it myself, and I'm sure that you guys will be able to follow it. But you guys have to do this exercise. So are you sure you guys gonna be doing this exercise for sure? Let me check with all of you. Are you sure that you're gonna be doing this activity? Okay. Before I talk about the important skills to gain, right? Before I go over that, can I just erase everything on the screen? Have you taken the screenshot, or have you taken the notes? I'll give you like 10 seconds to do that, please. If you want to just capture a quick screenshot using your phone, or capture your notes real quick. I know notes is not so easy to capture. Uh, so okay, great. Thank you. Now, the next thing I would like to tell about, which is very important for all of you, is I know this is like I'm going a little off track, but I want everyone to follow this. Okay. Now, when it comes to when you come from a non-IT field, right? Let's assume that you guys are coming from a non-technology field, and you're trying to get into IT. Okay. Let's say I know some of you are already working in IT, but let's say if I consider you that you guys are coming from non-IT to IT, what exactly the first thing you need to do? what exactly you need to do. Like, let's say you have completed your training, you already have the skills. What is that first thing you all have to do? Can anyone guess? Let's say that you have attended the training already with us, okay? And now you have to go in the job market. So what exactly you have to do? The very first thing, get certified for sure. LinkedIn network, no doubt. Market yourself strategies, very good. What exactly in Okay, let me break it down for all of you. See, the number one thing, you need to look at your profile from recruiter perspective. Okay, you have to just turn the table, and you have to look at your profile from the recruiter perspective. Let's imagine a recruiter who is coming to your LinkedIn profile. Okay, what are the things to impress? What are the important things to impress any recruiter? Let's say someone is visiting your LinkedIn profile. Okay, and honestly speaking, LinkedIn profile is must in IT. So everyone need to have it, and we will work on it. If you are a student with Thinkcloudly, we are the one who will be working on it. So let's say you have to impress any recruiter. So what is the first thing you would be doing on your LinkedIn profile? Any guesses? See, believe in self branding. Okay, believe in self branding. This is the way you can market yourself. Okay, believe in self branding. You have to brand yourself, and the only possible thing what someone can basically brand themselves is just by listing down your certifications, your skills, okay, and your experiences. So you have to brand yourself, you have to market yourself. And for that, look at your LinkedIn profile. Do you think that your LinkedIn profile is really marketable? Do you think it is quite impressive if a recruiter lands on your LinkedIn profile, he's able to contact you? Most of my students, they always contact me that Naman, there is someone who is reaching me out on my LinkedIn profile and ready to hire, I mean, ready to offer me a job interview. And that is quite common, the students I'm working with. But is it happening to you? Ask yourself whether, uh, okay, let me ask you this question. Did it happen with you anytime in the past that a recruiter reaches you out on LinkedIn? Be very fair. Yes, no. You can say no if there's no problem to say no. Did it happen with you or not that a recruiter reaches you out and asking you to provide some information? Okay. So some people who said no, it is because your LinkedIn profile is not impressive till now. Okay. So people who said no, okay. So your LinkedIn profile needs work. Okay. So your LinkedIn profile needs work. Okay. Second is, if people said yes, right? If some of you who said yes, right? How many times they reached out to you? Once or twice, or more than that, or monthly, 3 times or 4 times? So how many times? Okay. So if recruiter is reaching you out regularly, then it means your LinkedIn profile is very good and it is impressive. So make sure the number one thing, please, this is something what I want everyone to note down. Okay. The changes, what I would suggest to all of you, you have to do. Very first thing, what all have to do is update your headline. Okay. Under the name, make sure that you are putting the impressive headline separated by this symbol. One moment. You can just use this symbol. I'm not seeing it in my laptop right now. Okay. Yeah. So separated by this, right? So you update your headline. Okay, make sure you are going to update your headline in under the name on your LinkedIn. It has to be separated by this bar symbol. Okay, and you have to proudly list down the identified skills and your certifications. There is no problem to put your certifications in the headline. Trust me. The moment I became the Microsoft certified trainer, I did not get any call from any recruiter. But the moment I updated my headline that I am Microsoft certified trainer, I used to get a lot of messages on my LinkedIn profile that this is the Microsoft certified trainer, so we need to contact him. Okay, and that matters a lot. Okay, so now again, ask a question from yourself whether your skills and your certifications are updated on your LinkedIn profile or not. Can anyone quickly tell me, is it updated? Your LinkedIn is updated or not? And your skills and your certifications are updated in headline or not? Yes or no? No, right? Please do that. While you are attending the program with us, you can do it right now itself. Okay? And attract as many recruiters as possible. As simple as that. Okay? Make sure you get this done. So after your reverse engineering process, if you are able to make the necessary changes to build your, branding, that's very important. Okay. Now, how many of you have the updated resume attached to your LinkedIn? Okay, this is a question I would like to ask everyone, and I'm sure that most of you does not have uploaded the resume on your LinkedIn profile, and it is featured. Have you marked it featured? Please be very fair. Have you marked it featured? And is it like when someone opens your profile, do you see your resume right in front of you? No, right? Please do that. This is the important thing for every one of you who has updated resume. Go back to your LinkedIn, upload your LinkedIn resume on LinkedIn and mark it featured. So when a recruiter arrives on your profile, the first thing under about section, he sees your resume. As simple as that. Can we do that? Do you think it's going to help us to brand us better? How many of you agree with my like with whatever I'm saying right now, that I have to attach my resume and that's very important? How many of you agree with me? I'm talking to all of you to know whether this is right or not. Please do that. So what we actually want to do is, as soon as the recruiter arrives, the first impression he gets by the headline, what we have. Okay. The second thing what we can do is we can attach the resume over there and mark it featured. So whenever anyone goes to my profile, looks at my profile and sees my resume, because I am in the job market. Does that make sense, everyone? Great. So these two changes, I think about section you can update for sure. There's no problem. You can update your about section. Okay. Uh, about section. These are few things what you can actually do. But in my opinion, these two things are very important for all of you. Okay. And if possible, I'm going to show you how to do it. Just give me a few minutes. If I'm not sure if I can show you right now, but there's a way you can do it. I can try to find out that and share with you later on probably. But there's a way that you can attach your resume on the LinkedIn. You can easily find on YouTube as well. But if you want, I can share with you as well later on. Is it okay, everyone? Can we move forward now? Are we good? Okay. I will definitely share with everyone. Have you noted down these points? And please promise me that you guys are going to get these changes done. Uh, you can just do a pinky promise, just like my daughter does to me. So you can just do the promise to me that yes, Naman, we're gonna be following these steps for sure. Yeah. And yes, there is one thing which I forgot to tell you about is the uh, have your certifications certifications listed properly. I mean, every certification has to be listed on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile. Sometimes we forget to update our LinkedIn with right certification. Whenever recruiter is searching your profile actually comes on the top if you have that certification. So let's say they are searching with the keywords of a certification, and your profile actually comes on the top when they are looking at it. Okay, so make sure you do that. Okay, so this is something what everyone, whether you're coming from IT, from non-IT, make sure that you all follow this by heart. Okay, thank you, Comfort, for the pinky promise. It's funny, you know. Okay, that's great. Mhm. Okay, so this is something the important part what all have to follow. Now the question is, now coming to the list, let me um list down the important skills to have. Okay, let me ask you this question. So I'm going to consider few profiles right now over here, like cyber security, okay? And then second is the IT auditing and GRC. Then third is the cloud computing, like cloud can cover your AWS and Azure and GCP, okay? Then fourth is DevOps. Then fifth is project management, okay? Then sixth is data analytics. Okay, then seventh is AI, artificial intelligence, and data science. Is there any other one like who's attending any program apart from these? Can you please list down here? If you are attending any program with Think Loudly or you are in a different career path, so you're in the process right now. Do we have anyone who is attending any other program apart from these? Okay, AWS is basically cloud, Hamza. Anyone, can you quickly please tell me so I can consider over here? SOC analyst again is part of cybersecurity, but I can write it for you. That's okay. Okay, what else? Machine learning is again data AI, artificial intelligence. What else? What else? The program you're attending right now with us, with Think Loudly or somewhere else. What is there any other field what you are in apart from these eight skills what I have listed here? Data analytics, AI. Am I missing anything? SAP. Okay. Okay. SAP. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. No problem. So right now, basically what happens, right? So we need to basically find out that what exactly should we do? Let's say if I am going to, you know, go for the cyber security, right? And if I'm going through cyber security, then in cyber security, what additional skills I can gain? Okay, so let me write it here. What additional skills I should focus on, okay, to fast track my IT career job process. Okay, this is why we are here. Correct, everyone? So for cybersecurity, can anyone tell me which are the skills which are very important to add with cybersecurity? Can anyone guess which are the skills we need to focus on when it comes to, cybersecurity? Which skills should I focus on? Any guesses, anyone? Let's say if I am learning cybersecurity, okay, SOC is certainly very important. Okay, guys, trust me, adding Linux can do magic. Okay, Linux is something what every recruiter out there in the market can basically prefer your profile. Then after that, networking. Ask yourself, do you really know networking at a level of CCNA at least? Okay, cybersecurity and network actually are very close friends. Okay, so it's not mandatory to have these skills. So whatever skills I'm listing down over here, I am not saying that without these skills you will not be able to find the job as cybersecurity. The point is whether I am able to increase my chances or not, whether I am able to fast track my career or not. Okay, so Jabbar, I'm not talking about certification. Rahul, I'm not talking about tools. I'm talking about the technologies and the conceptual learnings, what you have to add with cybersecurity. Okay, so Linux network, you can say SOC if you're able to, add more skills on SOC. or Splunk, because Splunk is an standalone career option. But most of our students have seen that by adding Splunk as a strong experience on Splunk or strong knowledge on Splunk can basically take you to the next level. Okay, so Linux, network, SOC, and Splunk. These are the four important things what you can basically combine with cybersecurity to increase your chances. Salim, Linux Bash actually comes under Linux. Okay, Linux is the operating system. It's a whole process or it's a whole program. Bash is just a scripting under that. Okay, just like shell script, Bash script. Okay, so whosoever is actually in the journey of cybersecurity, make sure you are able to master or you're able to attach these four additional skills, and that can increase your chances. Does that make sense, everyone? Will you be following this? Let me hear from all of you. So whosoever, I need maximum yeses. I know a lot of people are learning cybersecurity right now. So if you could tell, so attach it, and trust me, you'll be able to talk about it for sure. Okay. Now coming to the IT auditing, I know many people are in the IT auditing right now. So what do you think? What is there in IT auditing? Can anyone tell me what exactly we should be doing in IT auditing and GRC? Any guesses, anyone? File, any guesses? Rahul, any guesses? Assessments, okay. Frameworks, absolutely, you're right. Stephen, you're right. But frameworks is part of IT auditing and GRC itself, isn't it? So yes, you have to focus on RMF. Okay, make sure that you're able to add skills on RMF. Okay, risk management framework, very important, very, very important. Okay, then after that, if you are able to gain skills on TPRM, have you heard about TPRM? Have you heard about TPRM? Third party risk management. That is also one of the skill what you can attach with IT auditing and GRC. Then third is SOC. SOC is everywhere. Trust me, SOC is everywhere right now. It's so popular right now. So TPRM is third party risk management. Okay. SOC is security operations center. Okay. You can add that in your profile. Um, NSIT, ISO, all these are the frameworks which comes under IT auditing itself. Okay. But I'm talking about the additional skills right now. Okay. So RMF, TPRM, SOC, right? These are quite a good skills, and you can add Linux as well. So in few profiles, we have seen that having Linux information also helps in case of auditing processes and other things. Okay, so make sure that you're able to attach these things. If you're able to do this, you can again fast track your IT job career. Okay, now coming to the cloud. Any guesses for cloud, anyone? Any guesses for cloud? Any guesses for cloud? Any guesses for cloud, anyone? Okay, yeah, AWS cloud, either you pick AWS or Azure, that's totally up to you. See, for cloud, one skills we highly recommend is DevOps. Okay, this has changed the market a lot. So add DevOps skills, because DevOps in itself has 8 important tools. So people who are learning DevOps cloud right now, add DevOps, Linux. These are two very important skills what you can add, and cloud security. Okay. And the last one is DevSecOps. So think about it. Go one step ahead. Go one step ahead. Francis, one moment. Francis, regulatory compliances are part of IT auditing itself. I'm not saying that don't have to study IT auditing and GRC. I'm saying in addition to IT auditing and GRC, you have to learn, you can add these skills as well in your resume. Okay. So that's my point, Francis. Okay. Coming to the cloud. So for cloud, if you're able to add DevOps, Linux, cloud security, and DevSecOps, if you're able to add these skills, trust me, it can take your resume, your LinkedIn profile to the next level, because people are doing that. They are more competitive in the market right now. And to increase your competition, increase your chances in this competition, they're adding this cloud security and DevSecOps. Okay. It just take few, it doesn't take too long to learn these things. If you know DevOps very well, cloud security and DevSecOps are quite easy. It's not that difficult. Are you able to follow me, everyone? Can you please let me know real quick if you guys are able to follow me? Please, I want everyone. Are you finding this session a little boring? Please, quickly, everyone, let me know so I can proceed further. Okay. Now, with DevOps, okay, with DevOps, you have to do cloud for sure. Have a great skills on cloud. Okay. I mean, without DevOps, without cloud, it's quite not easy to learn DevOps. So have cloud. Cloud and DevOps are, are attached closely. And I have not seen a profile where someone knows DevOps but doesn't know cloud. So that is not possible. So have a strong knowledge on cloud. Okay. Now, let me tell you, when you learn DevOps, right? DevOps is one thing, but cloud-based DevOps is another thing. Have you heard about this? Cloud-based DevOps. For example, AWS DevOps or Azure DevOps. Have you heard about this? Right? So this is what we are seeing in the market right now. So first, have a great understanding on tools like Terraform, Jenkins, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible that comes under DevOps. After that, if you want to add something, go for cloud or cloud-based DevOps. Okay. And then definitely you can go for DevSecOps. Okay. But that comes later. Okay. So you can increase your chances by adding DevSecOps. But before you do that, have a strong understanding on DevOps, cloud, cloud-based DevOps, and then DevSecOps. Okay, please, I want everyone to note this down very clearly because you should not be confused that what am I going to do next, right? Everyone has a problem that I don't feel that I'm ready for the job market. So you're not ready because you have not added some skills, some extra skills to your profile. Okay. And what is the difference between DevSecOps and DevOps? So Joy, DevOps doesn't talk about security at all. But DevSecOps talks about the security in DevOps. Okay, so make sure that you guys are able to, get the security part of DevOps. Okay, let me give you a background about it. I'm sorry, I'm taking a little longer. Uh, so when we started with DevOps 6 years ago, right, we did not pay attention to a lot of security. We were in rush to adopt DevOps. And what happened? Because of that, we missed out of a lot of security things. We forgot about security at all. Then automatically when DevOps was adopted by the entire world, then we found that there's a strong problem in security under DevOps. And that's where this DevSecOps got originated. Make sense, everyone? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? So 6, 7 years ago, when we were in rush to adopt it, DevOps, we forgot everything about security. And then when everything started creating problems, when the problems started coming in, then people started thinking about DevSecOps, and this profile actually became popular. Okay, so this is how it is. Yeah, I hope you're able to understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So now the project management. Let's talk about project management. Do we have any project manager here, like who has been a project manager so far? Uh, anyone like who has been a project manager? Anyone who had been playing the project managers? Zohar. Okay, great. Anyone else who is the project manager? Okay. So for project managers, I mean, I'm telling you one thing. Every project manager has a problem today that Naman, we are basically, in a problem right now that everything is like everyone can become project manager, right? But for project manager, you need to add important tools to your profile. For example, MS Project. Okay. Ask yourself if you know everything about MS Project or not. Do you know Jira or not? These are some of the tools. But apart from this, we highly recommend that you add AWS cloud. So we have seen this in the market a lot that when you combine the technology skills to your project management profile, basically the recruiters in the market, they're able to hire you really quick. So AWS cloud and the ITIL, that's quite common right now. Okay. And yes, Power BI for business intelligence. Okay. So on a project manager role, if you are able to add any skill out of this, okay, you can add service now as well, but that is completely up to you. It's just a tool, okay, not from the admin perspective. But if you are able to add these tools like MS Project, Jira, MS Project and Jira are quite similar, right? But MS Project and Jira, you must be familiar about. But AWS as a technology, it's a strong thing to be added to your profile. ITIL, yes, because every big organization follows ITIL processes, and Power BI because business intelligence is the new thing. It's a new buzz in the market right now. Okay. The same goes with product management as well. For product management, we highly recommend that you have the knowledge of programming language as well. For example, Python or something, so that you know how the products are developed. Okay. Does it sound good, everyone? Are we good till here? Can we proceed further with data analytics? Everyone, are we good till here? Okay. Now coming to the data analytics, see, data analytics is a popular role right now. It's very popular right now. Even today, if you look at the different portals, you will find almost 200,000 opportunities you will be able to find very easily. Okay. But for data analytics, at this point of time, the skills what are very important is you need to master Python for sure. Okay. Master Power BI for sure. Though it comes under data analytics itself, but going extra mile, to Power BI, Python, SQL. If you think that you are done, you're not done because there's always a depth in it. So do Power BI, do Python, do SQL. Okay. Make sure that you are able to add a little bit about business, analytics as well, or business analyst as well. Some of the skills related to business analyst. Nowadays, what organizations are doing, they're basically considering business analyst profiles as data analytics or data analytics profile as business analyst. So these profiles are being used interchangeably. Okay. So when you are learning Python, Power BI, R, SQL, different languages, Tableau, right? But if you are able to attach bit of your skills of business analyst to your data analytics, that does a lot of wonders and that really helps. And yes, if you are able to attach AI, the artificial intelligence or data science to it, that does a magic. So all the people who are doing data analytics, it's our humble request to all of you that think about AI, think about direction like AI, because your AI covers machine learning, AI covers your Power BI, AI covers your data visualizations, right? So if you are done with data analytics and you want to stand out of the crowd, then do AI. That's very important. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, so far good. Now, coming to the AI and data science, AI and data science in itself is huge. It's a big domain. Okay, so make sure you master Python. Okay, you're able to master Python. Make sure you do that. Okay, and with Python, make sure that you go towards cloud-based AI systems as well. Okay. Now, what is cloud-based systems? See, Azure has AI, AWS has AI, GCP has AI. So try to master those things as well. Okay. If you're able to have cloud-based systems listed in your resume, that can give a lot of opportunities because not every organization across United States or Canada can afford AI and data science, but they can afford cloud-based AI systems. Okay. So if you are in AI and data science, trust me, cloud-based AI systems can really help you and it can fast track your job landing process. Does that make sense, everyone? Are we good till here? Are we good till here, everyone? You can just quickly take the screenshot of this before I, remove this. Yeah. So I'm going to remove this real quick. So please take the screenshot and I'm going to erase this real quick. Okay. Coming to the Eighth, which is going to be your SOC analyst. That is what we listed, right? The SOC analyst. Now let me ask this question. What do you think, which skills are important for SOC analyst? Which skills are important for SOC analyst? Saratu, cloud is the solution architect. Okay. So cloud is the solution architect. Please, that's something. Okay. For SOC analyst, Linux is must, network is must, grip on SIEM tools is must. Know as many tools as possible. Okay. If you're able to master these three things, I'm telling you, SOC analyst is an easy position. Make sure that when you do same, make sure you prioritize Splunk. Okay. So make sure you do that Splunk. That's very important. Okay. This is my request to all the students, whosoever is doing SOC analyst right now, go for Linux program, go for network program, go for Splunk in depth. If you're able to set up your own Splunk system, right, you're good. Okay. So make sure you get this done. And the last thing is, the ninth thing is, which we discuss about SAP or Salesforce. I can say, I mean, we have some students from SAP and Salesforce as well. See, in SAP, right now, SAP in itself is a big ecosystem in itself, right? So for SAP, you don't need like additional skills. In SAP, if you are able to master, let's say SAP, HANA, or FICO, different things, you can basically master one particular domain. And in case of Salesforce, master Salesforce admin only, and that's quite good process. Like if you are able to master Salesforce admin, that's quite enough. So in SAP and Salesforce, because these are the tools in itself, they have their own ecosystem. They don't expect you to have additional skills, but you need the mastery in the same domain itself by knowing multiple modules. Okay, so make sure that you guys are able to get this proper before you hit the market. It's gonna be very helpful, trust me. Okay, for service now, okay, let me write the last one, which is service now. Just a moment, Fred. If you are someone who is thinking to get into service now, then we highly recommend that you add skills like JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript is very important. Think about ServiceNow, ServiceNow developer as well, because developer actually gives you a lot of capabilities of changing ServiceNow as a portal. Okay, so make sure that you learn JavaScript, uh, not just the ServiceNow, uh, not just the ServiceNow admin part. Pay attention to ServiceNow business analyst. That's actually huge right now. A lot of opportunities are there in ServiceNow business analyst positions. ServiceNow has its own certification of business analyst, and that's very good. So if you're able to add JavaScript, and if you're able to know ServiceNow from a business analyst perspective, it's going to be very helpful. Does that make sense, everyone? Are you able to follow me? Are you able to understand? Because I'm going to remove all these things right now. So are we good? Have you noted down? Okay, tell me, if you go for RPA, again, JavaScripts and Python, you need to be good with programming languages. All our recruiters out there, they need people with good programming skills. All good, everyone. Can you please confirm if you guys are good so far? I hope everyone could able to get a lot of information. I tried my best to share a lot of information in this small session. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to erase this right now. So anyone who wants to quickly capture 20 more seconds to everyone, quickly capture the screenshot, use your phone, use your tools, and just capture the screenshot real quick. Great. Okay, thank you, everyone. The recording will be made available in few days for sure. Okay, this is my contact number. If any one of you who is interested, 646-980-6267. You can save this contact number. You can directly reach out to me, 646. I prefer WhatsApp, please, because I get too many calls, too many messages. So 646-980-6267. Kindly contact me if you need anything. You want to talk about your kids, you want to talk about yourself. So just feel free to contact me, 646-980-6267. And make sure you refer your friends, and don't forget to earn $100. Collect your $100 if you have referred your friend already. So make sure that you are collecting your $100, and please help Think Loudly to grow. We are able to grow this much only with the support of every student. And we value that. Every student we value by heart, and we know that we will keep growing if student succeeds.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.